The dreams. The dreams.
All right. How's everyone doing today? Hey, Queso. You're upset? Oh, I'm sorry. You were kind of paying attention. I know. All right, that's fine. Queso, no worries. As long as you're here, that makes me feel better. Mr. Wynn, how do you come up with the answer for the record your final debt from today's worksheet? Don't call it a worksheet. Call it an activity. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let me see what you're talking about. Yeah, I know, Laura. There's the number 2 because I made a mistake. Record your final debt. I don't know what question you're talking about. Are you talking about total debt? Yeah, so Laura, there's only 5 questions. I thought there was going to be 6, but I forgot to include one question, and it was too late to change it. So you guys are just going to have to do 5 questions. I'm sorry. Hey, Alyssa. Ali G up in the house. Hey, April. I'm well. I'm excited tonight. I'm excited because I finally got a game that I really want to play that I didn't get to play because it was on console, and console gaming is just whack. It really is just whack. I don't know if you guys ever played Red Dead Redemption before, but have I played the first Red Dead? Actually, I haven't, and it's too outdated for me to go back and play. I don't want to do that. But I watched a number of YouTube videos on it, so I do know what happened before. But I heard it was like a masterpiece. Yeah, I know. I'm about to spoil the whole story. That's not very nice. I did play on console though. I played it for about, I don't know, maybe a few hours. It was good. It's the last question for the mortgage payment simulation. It says, what would your options? Are you talking about number 6 or number 4? Because number 6C says, what would be your options to continue? 5 says, how you're in too much debt, you can't make your monthly mortgage. You sell your house. Your house is now valued at $600,000. You sell it. How much money do you still owe on your mortgage? Well, how much did you pay? You paid 3 months rent, right? Then you subtract it from 800,000, and then whatever that number is, like 700,000 and 785,000, somewhere around there. I'm just estimating top of my head. And then you sell it for 600,000. So take that 785,000, whatever, and just subtract 600,000, and you should get however much money you have left on your mortgage. And it's a staggering amount when you think about that you just sold your house and you still have that much left to pay for something that you don't have anymore. I hope everyone's excited as me, man. This game's gonna look so good on PC. But I have heard that there's been like some crashes and stuff. Sorry you weren't there. It's alright. I understand. But so you know, Laura, there's gonna be some questions that that were covered today. So I'm a little worried, but it is gonna be a group quiz tomorrow, so I think you should be okay with your group. Hopefully they're all there too. Did you guys all eat dinner yet? I had leftover spaghetti that I made. I had the last batch, so I told my girlfriend to go get her own food. Okay. Let's start, shall we? You had hamburgers. Actually sounds pretty good. I love hamburgers. I think when I was younger, I think that was like my favorite thing to eat was hamburgers. And I didn't know any better, and I just thought like, man, fast food's like got the best hamburgers in the world. What do you guys think about freaking Red Dead Redemption only being on the Epic Store? Isn't that freaking annoying? Like, why can't they just name it? Release it on Steam like normal people. Gosh. I just ate meat. Nothing much. You're on that keto diet, the no carb diet. Is that keto? I don't think that's keto. Never mind. Not a good dinner for a stressful day though. Why so stressful, man? Can I have some words of encouragement to make me feel better, please? Sure, man. Okay, so you're one of the brightest people in our class, man. And I think this is one of your first AP classes other than Spanish, but I really enjoy having you in class, dude. You bring a lot of knowledge and interest, and you keep conversations going, and it makes sixth period like a very enjoyable class to teach. So thank you for being a great student. Just killed 3 Popeyes chicken sandwiches, dude. Is there still a big line for Popeyes? For that chicken sandwich that everyone was going crazy over? How long was the line? No problem, man. Oops, that's not what I'm looking for. Let me add this in. Load up the game real quick. New game, new game. Haven't added it to the scenes yet. Oh wait, there we go. Wait, why is this not working? Hold on, my settings are all messed up. Why is it running at this resolution? Hold on, I gotta restart the game. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. We're on 4 or 2K resolution for some reason, and that's not good to stream at. Let's see what's going on right now. me try restarting the game. That was weird. Can I not game capture this? To the street? I don't know where Popeyes is, so I don't know what that means, but you think there's more than like 40 people there? I literally ate so much today out of stress. Dang, why is everyone so stressed today? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Why are we so stressed out? This could be like a little kumbaya stream. Okay, Red Dead is not capturing. Let me remove this for a second. Let me try it again. Huh. Alright, I guess I have to just show my desktop. I don't really like doing that, just in case I do weird stuff on there, you know? Nothing inappropriate, but... where is display capture? There we go. What? All right. For starters, my ACT score came back and it was trash. Well, I'm sorry. That sucks. But hey, ACT, SAT scores aren't everything. They don't prove anything. My screen just went black. What happened? I'm stressed out because I'm trying to do my best to my work and I try to keep my grades up, but some teachers only make it difficult. Hopefully it's not me. Hopefully I try to make it as simple as possible. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Mr. Wynn, for the chief legislative role of the president, vetoing is one of the formal powers, right? If so, what are the informal powers of the chief legislator? So, formal powers, and if you look at each slide, it tells you if it's formal or informal or not. So I try to make it so it's as least confusing as possible. But yes, chief legislative formal powers are like vetoing, pocket vetoing, signing a bill, things like that. Informal powers would be like what is used. Oh, look at Jackie's here. I can't believe Jackie never talks in here. She says, "Can a bully pulpit be considered an informal power of the chief legislative role to push the president's policy agenda?" Yes. So that would be the answer to April's question. Is yes, right? The chief legislative role is the bully pulpit, right? Whatever the president wants to use as their platform to try to get their policy agenda passed, try to get their bills passed in Congress. They use that. It could be the State of the Union. It could be Twitter. It could be the news media outlets. Could be ad commercials. Whatever the president can use, like, and in this case, it's pretty much their popularity as the president or their platform as the president, because people want to talk to the president. That's considered an informal power. It's not written in the Constitution, right? It's not written in the Constitution that the president can, speak out and try to persuade voters and congressmen alike. Johnson, I'm glad I have you, Mr. Wynn. Your class isn't stressful at all. Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot, actually. That's actually really nice to say. Okay, so, yeah, that means a lot. Thanks, man. Jackie, Elijah says you complain about me all the time because I give you too much work. Is that true? April, I hope that answered the question. A little tag team with you and Jackie. That's pretty cool. And let me know if the game's too loud or you can't hear me over the game. Alright, I'm gonna let this intro play out for those of you that haven't seen this game before or haven't seen it in the high quality graphics that you're about to see it right now. I am not trying to roast you console plebs, but this is how games were meant to be played. By 1899, the age of outlaws and gunslingers was at an end. Christian, you don't know anything yet, okay? Oh, flex. Even the West has been mostly tame. A few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and destroyed with 2 underlines. What's good about the new console games that are coming out, they're all going to be powered by a lot of computer parts. Mainstream computer parts, so they're gonna be about 5 times the amount of power that you guys have in your consoles right now. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know why. I've already seen this before. Who do you think I am? I forgot. I remember we found out last time. Who's daddy? Someone expose him right now.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
Do it,
I
Christian.
found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Mr. Wynn, can you explain the president's policy? Jenna can create conflicts with Congress by using the power of appointment versus advice and consent. So that was covered today. And so what that means is we know that the president has the power of appointment. He can or she can appoint officials to he can appoint officials to his cabinet, to the judicial branch, to
Bring him in here!
the head of the FBI, head of the CIA, okay? So when he appoints somebody, he is saying that, look, this person that I'm appointing is going to push my policy agenda forward, okay? And one of the examples you can think of is one of them that we've watched.
Get that fire lit, quick.
I'm gonna pause it for a second. Is one of the examples that we watch. Remember Betsy DeVos? She is Trump's Secretary of Education, and during that appointment process, she was questioned, and if Congress, or I'm sorry, the Senate in particular, approves of her appointment process, approves of her nomination, then she'll become the Secretary of Education, which will then help Trump move his policy agenda forward, just in terms of education policy. And so what she stands for would be more of a push towards charter schools and private schools rather than public education. And so if the Senate approves of her using their power of advice and consent, then they are approving of his policy agenda. But if they don't approve her and they reject her nomination, then they are in a sense trying to you know, it's a conflict between the president and Congress's idea of what the policy agenda should be. Hope that makes sense. So is it Garza or Guillen? I don't know who it is. Explain the chief executive role per poor favor and does not have teaching experience. Oh. That's just your opinion on the matter, okay? Okay, so. The chief executive role is how the president enforces the law, okay? So they have several ways to enforce the law or create their own law. Yes. So one of the ways they can, you know, as a chief executive is use their power to enforce the law and create their own law at the same time is the executive order, right? And where they can just command what they would call a decree. And in that sense, they would just kind of create a law out of thin air as long as it pertains to fulfilling their duties or responsibilities as president. So, for example, like the Executive Order 9066. Furthermore, they have the ability to enforce laws as they like by using the signing of statements that is attached to bills. And when they sign a statement, they tell the public and they tell Congress how they're going to enforce a law. So the example of that would be like if Congress passed a law to make marijuana illegal to smoke recreationally, then the president, if he disagrees with that legislation, then he could sign a statement saying that that he's not going to, you know, arrest people who are just smoking recreationally, but he'll arrest and charge people of that crime if they are selling. Hope that makes sense. Didn't Roosevelt appoint Taft? I think. I don't know. I don't know my presidents, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know my presidents.
Because you don't.
Want to say hi?
Why?
Because.
Someone called me photogenic today.
Who?
My company. They had a company picture. And they told me that I was photogenic.
Nice. Okay.
Why are you playing a scary game?
It's Red Dead Redemption.
Oh. Are these kids even learning?
Of course they're learning. Jam says hi.
Hi, Jams.
Jam.
Oh, Jam.
Jamala ding dong.
What?
Like in The Office.
Oh.
You know, Michael Scott says Pamela ding dong.
Yeah. Fox. Thanks.
Maybe they might just want you to play instead of me.
I'm the better gamer.
Sure. Do you want us to write about both the informal and formal powers of each of the roles? Sure, if they have both. She's got to know the context
What context?
of
Miss
Jamala
Jones,
Ding Dong.
Bring in whatever blankets we have.
Ding dong?
Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you are gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead,
I'd do it. Gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet.
The voice
Come on,
acting in
Arthur.
this game is impressive.
All right.
That was some good acting.
Got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Why does it show my cursor?
Come on, let's go.
I feel like that shouldn't be here.
We're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
What are some formal powers of the chief executive?
Over this bridge here.
Executive order would be one. Is that the only one?
Can't believe we lost Davy too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No
Yes, I believe so.
more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the
So through the
other
formal
side.
powers of the chief legislator, the president pushes
Need
his
to help
agenda
me pick the others
because
back
through
up.
these powers,
You're the only one
he
I can
decides if a bill
rely
is
on.
passed.
Stay
Yes.
strong right
And
now.
even just threatening to
We got
veto,
fire and shelter.
which is the
That's
chief
start.
legislator role, could help it pass too.
And what about the money? Please tell me you at
Watch
least
out.
got the money before it all went to hell on that boat.
We did. It's stashed with the rest of the money in town. It'll be safe for now. Wait, is that someone coming towards us? You up in there?
Love me cup
Who's there?
scenes.
Micah.
Yeah, but she's asking for
Found anything?
the formal
Think so.
powers.
Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay.
And signing
Anyone home?
statements and executive privilege are
Sure.
informal powers.
Place is blazing.
Executive order is the
Light and
formal power.
noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it.
Davy's
Go again,
dead.
little Jenny.
Or
That's
little
too
Jenny.
bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
Oh man, game runs so smooth. Even though we're only at a 60 FPS because this game is not that well optimized, it feels so much better than console right now.
Come on, Micah.
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
You'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere too. Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
Hey Micah.
You sure about this, Micah?
Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's
Oops.
everyone else?
Where am I going?
Behind you.
Okay, go.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy. Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just watch out. It's just up ahead.
Okay. Let's head down there.
All right.
Gil.
This cursor on my screen is kind of bugging me. I don't know why it's there.
Let's hitch up here. Hold.
That's a hitching post? Oh, I see it. Because the if it's informal means that it's not written in the Constitution.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Sounds like quite the party.
Oh, I did not mean to pull out my gun.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left and stay low, both of you. Arthur, get in position.
Is this the shed he's talking about? No. This is the shed he's talking about.
Arthur, take cover in that shed over there.
I'm trying to. But all it lets me do is freaking walk.
Arthur, what are you doing?
Shut up!
Get out of sight.
Bully pulpit is like the
Hello?
platform which the president uses
Hello?
to convey his thoughts and beliefs,
What you want?
and to push his policy agenda forward, to advertise almost. And it comes in many forms. Could be like Twitter that Donald Trump uses. It could be like the State of the Union address that Woodrow Wilson used, which the president still uses today. It could be any type of media.
Arthur, we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
Uh-oh.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
That's what I'm talking about. Ah! Headshot. Headshot. Still alive?
See him, Arthur!
Where?
He won't last out there by himself. Arthur, I said I'd handle this.
Didn't seem to be going too well.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Seems like we got some more questions. Let me pause it for a second. So an informal power is something not stated in the Constitution, but form was in the Constitution. Yes, correct. What does it do? I think I just answered that. Jackie says, I don't understand how executive orders and the power of appointment versus advice and consent create conflict. Well, it creates conflict because if a president wants to push their public policy forward, they need their people in place in different positions to push that policy forward. So if Donald Trump is for charter schools and private schools, he wants to appoint a Secretary of Education that is for charter schools and private schools. And so he appoints Betsy DeVos. Okay, so he nominates Betsy DeVos for Secretary of Education. Now, in order for her to gain that position, the Senate has to approve of her. And so if the Senate doesn't want to approve of her and rejects her, then that's a bit of a conflict between Congress and the president in terms of the policy agenda. For executive orders, if Congress passes a law that says citizens have the right to travel freely in and out of the country from different areas of the world, and the president decides to set an executive order and says, hey, we will not accept immigrants from anywhere in the world. I need to close off the borders to protect our nation. That's a conflict of interest, right? That's a conflict between Congress's law and the president's executive order. Let me know if that makes sense. I can explain it again for you.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down.
Wait, I feel like if I do this, the cursor will disappear.
Grab as many supplies as you can.
No, it's still there.
The essentials. Food.
Is there a setting that just hides cursor? No. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this cursor's here, but it's bugging the crap out of me.
Medicine. Whiskey.
Oh, what the heck?
No, I don't know.
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm
Alright, cool.
O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle
Got
Sam
some
agree
baked
on.
beans.
Oh, I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Nice.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women
Ooh,
and
that's a
Jack
lot of
down
blood.
here. Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Are these potions? I forget. Are these the potions in this game?
Meet me out here when you're done.
Oh shit.
Take some of that. Nope, nothing here. Search the chest. Coin purse. Okay. Take some jewelry. Gold jointed bracelet. I'm rich.
Poor bastard was married too.
Alright, whatever. Is that it? Classic oat cakes. That's it.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn.
Already on it, bro.
See what we missed.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Bastard shot my cut. Well, he
Whoops.
started it.
He did start it.
I'm gonna break your neck.
What's going on?
5-hit combo.
This guy just killed me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you
One more.
bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care.
What should we do with him, guys?
When you're done.
Should we let him go?
I don't know anything.
Should we let him go or what? For number 4, can we just give the example of Andrew Jackson for popularity and FDR for national crisis? Yeah, there's a lot of things that you could do for that one. A lot of things. Sorry if you explained it already, but for number 3, how do I answer that? What do you mean, how do you answer that? Let's see. Oh yeah, Paige wasn't there today. That's right. This is not it. What the heck is that? Explain how the president's policy agenda can create conflicts with Congress by using the following: executive orders and the power of appointment versus the president. So how does the president push his policy agenda with executive orders? So like, if the president's agenda would be to do something, right? And we gave some examples in class today, like President Roosevelt or Donald Trump. How would he, use an executive order to push his policy agenda forward? So, if, example, President Trump's policy agenda is to enforce stricter immigration control on countries foreign to the United States. How would he use an executive order to do that? And then for the power of appointment versus advice and consent, how does the president appointing somebody show that he's trying to pass public policy, right? What does that person represent? And then how does the executive order and advice and consent, how can Congress, using those two things, advice and consent and maybe passing legislation, conflict with the president trying to pass executive orders and the power of appointment? All right, let's see what we want to do. Queso says let him go. Andrew's here. Welcome, Andrew. Aramex says kill him. Tyler says annihilate him. Pally says kill him. Looks like we're all trying to make me become a murderer. Die. Die. Got him. Easy clap. Give my gun back. Executive Order 66. I hope not. I hope I don't need him. Damn y'all heartless wanting to murder an AI. It's been an hour and I only answered 2 questions. That sounds about right. Hey Wendy, how's it going? Why did you kill him, man? Cause I'm cold-blooded, man. I am cold-blooded. Where are my homies at?
What about that horse?
What is that yellow thing right there?
Don't leave that horse.
What just happened?
Take it easy there.
Oh.
Whoa. You're all right, boy.
Come here, horsey, horsey, horsey. F.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him.
Did you tell your girlfriend about having 36 kids yet? I have way more than 36 kids. Uh-oh.
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss, are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss, come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now.
That was easy.
Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay.
It's not that the
Bad man.
chief diplomat role has
Yank
formal is a formal or informal power. The
It's
chief
okay.
diplomat role has formal and informal powers embedded into
We'll
them.
keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
I have like 180 kids if you want to think about it like that then.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Oh, you mean that guy right there? He's frozen now. Hey, Vanessa. Everybody say hi to Vanessa. Welcome to the party.
Somebody's coming.
Looks
like it's Dutch.
That's us. Hello.
everybody, Dutch is back.
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest.
Animals.
Haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur,
Let me check something. I did some settings for this, but then I updated drivers. Did they revert my settings and my graphics? Dude, they did! Wow! Hold on, I need to revert these graphics. Sorry, guys. Might have to restart the game, but I was wondering why it should look better than this. Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta do this over again. I did it before, and then it didn't save because I updated my drivers. So stupid. Okay, texture quality. Ultra. This should be 16x. Lighting quality. These are like optimized settings for this game. Global illumination, high. Shadow quality, high. Far shadow quality, high. Screen space, ambient occlusion, ultra. What just happened? Okay, hold on. Reflection quality, medium. Water quality. Wait, it doesn't have that. No, mirror quality, ultra. Water quality, medium. Volumetrics, medium. Particle quality, ultra. Tessellation, ultra. TAA, medium. This should be off. MSAA, off. Advanced graphics, okay. Part 2. Low, medium, high. Unlockable image ray march resolution on. Particle lighting quality medium. Soft shadows high. Grass shadows medium. Long shadows on. Full resolute ambient occlusion off. Water refraction quality medium. Water reflection quality high. Water physics quality, I don't know. Resolution scale, doesn't have it. TAA sharpening, any. Motion blur, off. We never want that on. Geometry, level of detail. It says 3 out of 5. This should be ×2. Grass level of detail, 4 out of 10. 2, 3, 4. Oops, too much. Tree quality, high. High. Ultra. Decal, ultra. Fur quality, high. Apply changes. We're going to, can we save the game? to, but if we have to start over, that would suck. Oh wait, we can get out of this. Story? Save. I can't even save game. Is there a load game? Okay. I'm gonna exit the game for a second. I have to restart it. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me restart the game now. I was looking through it and I was like, it doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna look. Okay, I have a question, but I don't know how to really explain it. Okay, try your best. I don't know what else to tell you. Try your best. It's about SAQ number 1. So do you want us to explain both formal and informal powers of each role? Yeah. If they have both. And I think all of them have both. Careful.
Oh my god.
Well, tell me what the informal and formal powers are, and then if you want to use examples to help explain your argument or your answer more, then sure, use it. Still have this cursor there. Hey, Mr. Wynn, how's AP Gov going? It's going well. It's going well.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
This looks a lot better.
Fine, Abigail. And you?
No? Doesn't this look a lot better than last time?
I need you to... I'm sorry.
Gabe.
I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in
Give me a last name.
2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got
I need to
caught
take
in
off
some
my sweater. It's getting
Let's
hot.
go take a look. Javier?
Gabe isn't Gabriel, right?
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur
G-Dub?
to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're all... we're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed.
Well, you never say
Look at
Gabe.
me.
You always say G-Dub. I was making sure.
Thank you.
You know, Gabriel, I am,
Last I know, John was headed up the river.
I'm selling my
For all we
computer
know, he kept riding
because I'm
north
going
and never
to
looked back.
He wouldn't
build
leave.
another computer.
Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And it would have been, I would have sold it for like $500. And that would have been a pretty nice buy for you, I think. But I think you already updated your computer or upgraded your computer. So I might have been a little bit too late. You're gonna buy my PC?
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well,
The informal power of the
Somebody
chief
left.
diplomat role is executive agreements.
recently. And that way.
Sure,
Oh yeah, you're
come
fine
on
then.
in.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Gil,
follow Javier. All right.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
Game looks a little foggier now.
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier.
Can't see anything.
What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. And suddenly they were everywhere.
You don't know where yours is
No,
at?
Pinkertons. It was crazy.
Oh.
Raining bullets.
I don't know why this cursor keeps showing up. It's kind of annoying.
Watch out for this crevice.
Oh, first person.
Killed a girl in a bad way.
A little bit more immersive.
That ain't like him, though.
Tracks go left, down here.
Try resetting full screen. I think I tried that. It didn't work. Okay, let's do that. And then we do that. Nope, it's still there.
Davey got
Whatever.
shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
We'll just deal with it.
Bad business, all right.
Oh, cinematic camera. Look at this. I don't have to do anything.
And snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Any former power for the diplomat can be executive order. No. That's the treaty. If you guys pay attention to the titles of the slides, it tells you what the role that you're looking at is. So go back and look at the slides. It tells you what's the formal power, what's the informal power. I don't know how to fix it manually. I don't know why it's like this, but this game's not that... Didn't have a good launch on PC.
Come on, boy. Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Come on, boy.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
That? That.
Whoa! Ooh, John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater.
John's the guy you play in the
see
first
if he
game,
can
right?
hear us.
Red Dead Redemption 1.
Come on! Up there! He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Okay, let's grab that shotgun then. Let's see.
Grab your shotgun.
Horse
Come
weapons.
on. Come on.
The conflict with Congress question, do we write examples? Yeah, sure. Write examples. Get used to explaining things with examples. It's good. It helps the reader understand it better.
Careful here.
You sure about this?
I'm coming!
It's coming from this way.
Okay,
Yeah, that we're high up here.
you're telling me.
drops down here. Watch yourself. Whee! Watch out here.
I know why.
Watch your head here. Okay, from here.
Hey, G-Dub, did you start college yet?
Step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. Come on. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
What the hell? Oh, I have to wait for the actual next year because the semester is only for transfer students. What? And I had too many credits for it to be worth going to community. Oh, I see.
How you doing? I'm miserable. Been a tough few days. I know.
Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
I guess that's nice to just have it. Since
Let's keep moving then.
yeah.
Come on. John!
John, you there?
That's pretty cool then. You have to take like a full semester off.
John, where are you?
John!
That's John! We're coming!
Every time I see Miss Collins, we always talk about you. I always ask how you're doing.
All right. Pipe down, Marston.
I know, stop being a baby. Yeah. You didn't miss anything. Just a lot of me trucking around in the freaking cold. Oh, hey, John.
Quite a scratch you got there.
How's it going?
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither.
Damn, so strong.
I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Look at the hair physics. So pretty.
Come on, compadre.
She does? What does she say about me?
Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm always her go-to during second period when she needs to use the restroom.
You alright?
I think so.
That sounds about right. I have that effect on
Hopefully
people.
this will lead us out.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I remember the little wolfies coming out. Whoa-oh.
Perfect.
Now, would wolves actually attack humans? I don't think
You
so.
head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
that's
Doc.
anticlimactic.
We'll get back to Arthur. We're getting you out of here.
Hey, over here!
One down. No!
Off us, Arthur.
Uh-oh. God damn it.
Keep them away from us.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well done, Arthur. Okay, let's get going before
That's
any
what I
more
thought.
of these bastards show up.
You better run. Is that my horse? This is my horse.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
Potato aim. Dude, the first two I got hit instantly. It was after I reloaded.
Let's get back to the others. Hey,
I don't feel too good.
you'll be fine.
It's just a
Like
flesh
a
wound.
dog bite.
Man, this fog is crazy.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
No. 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 No.
More coming down the hill.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, why would you run into the wall?
Look out on the right. We got more wolves on the left. Get out of here.
Lol. Headshot! Go!
Come on, Arthur. You see any more, Arthur?
Why'd you get in my way?
Think so. Jesus. You still with us, Mark?
You gotta get him in the head, you know?
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
I like the pistol anyways.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now.
That never happened,
Ride
April.
in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent.
The cliff came out of nowhere, man.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here.
Is it choppy?
To the left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is kind of choppy. What's going on?
Get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Looks like it's settled down. Whoa, what is going on? I see it.
Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
Maybe my graphics card's like bugging out. Maybe this game's too
We
much
get
to
some
handle.
help. We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
And that pan
Not today.
was not just a pan, it was a
You
ghost.
and Dutch
So really, I'm
talked
scared of
about
ghosts.
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when
I
the
think
weather
so
breaks,
too, Tyler.
I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East into all that civilization.
I know.
That's civilization.
West is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Strauss. I think when we get out of the snow area, because of all that, like, snow,
We have been running for weeks.
it was more than just a
We
pan.
found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
Maybe because I'm running in windowed mode. Or not windowed mode. Maybe if I change it to, let's see, borderless window. Does that change anything?
Get strong, we get warm, and we wait.
Not really.
When the storm breaks, we
When did
move.
this happen?
But we're safe here.
Did it just start happening, or has it been like this the whole time?
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
What do you think, Arthur?
Well, I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say.
Well,
but
it's
I
not
trust your judgment,
the
Dutch.
stream, it's just the
Always
game.
have.
Thank you,
Just have a hard time streaming.
We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now.
It's been like this since you killed the first wolves?
Stay alert there, Javier.
Another cold morning.
I'll go back to streams, find some funny moments, and make a Mr. Win
Thought you
montage.
liked action.
I don't think there's been
Days on
enough
the lam,
highlights
might have all
yet.
turned yellow.
Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party. Probably.
There are plenty.
Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the
Shivering
likes
from
of
the
you
storm.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
You sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always
Look, it's
had
like whenever I
good
move my mouse,
information.
look at that.
Come on.
It like stutters all the time.
Now is the right time to hit a train.
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit.
You release
I'm
it on your
getting too
channel.
old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
I think maybe I should restart the game, I think. Yeah. I think I should restart the game. Constrain mouse pointer? What does that do? I don't know what that does. For the quiz, will we have to calculate mortgage like today? No. Okay, can you guys bear with me for a second? I want the game to look good for you guys, so... Can I save? No, it's not only for AP Gov students. Okay, let's go back, turn this back on. But you will have to understand discount rate and reserve requirement, and what expansionary and contractionary monetary policy is. By the way, this wallpaper right here in the back, this is from my favorite anime of all time, Initial D. You guys should check it out. Maybe if you die back from ultra to high, dial back. Maybe, but I don't want to play on a PC just to play on high. I want to play on ultra, yo. And those are like the optimal settings. You have to know the definition of fraud? No. But it's important to understand why we created the Federal Reserve. Moving my mouse. Doesn't seem like there's any glitches this time. For all my AP Gov students, what number are we on? Are we almost done? Surprised Bryant and Kate aren't here yet. Unless they're just lurking in the background. But that doesn't seem like a Bryant thing to do. Day nada. Has anyone beat this game yet? How many hours is it? Like 60 hours? I'm not the type that does like what is it? Side missions too much. Oh my god, it's still doing it. What is going on? Alright. You saw Brian at the gym? Let's see if Tyler's right. Where do we go back to? Hi. Apply the changes. Wait, did it say I have to restart? This is annoying. What else could it have been? It was at ×2. I remember that. Nope. Man. Yeah, but some of those things don't actually do much. Particle quality? Okay, maybe that. Alright, let's restart. Stream is for everyone. My 8-year-old bro was welcomed here. That is true. That is true. Alright, Mr. When I'm out of this B, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, man. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. For the popularity question, we can use Andrew Jackson. How is popular with the people gave a little more freedom to veto so much? For the national crisis one, can we use 9/11? You could, but I think I'd rather you use there's better examples, I think, because we can see the clear expansion of power. That question's all about expansion of power, right? So I would rather you use like Abraham Lincoln or Franklin Delano Roosevelt for that question for national crisis. And then if this doesn't work, then I don't know. I feel like I have deja vu right now. I feel like this has happened before. The popularity one is right. Yes, you are correct. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. There's this one scene I remember. Dude, alright, I don't know what it is. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with the graphics for the stream. But you guys are gonna have to just deal with it. Wait. No, I was doing the B quest. Hey, Mr. Wynn, are you one of those teachers who can't say my full name? I could say your full name if you want me to. Do you want me to call you by your full name? Jamalith Solafranco? I can call you that every single time. It's doing less? I think I'm just not
Boys, because
jittering as much
thought you liked
with my
action.
mouse.
Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Oh, you like Jam? I don't think Jamalith is a hard name to say, right? I think I said it right the first day. Oh, right in the face.
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools!
And all the
punching each
other
other when
cringe
Como
nicknames you
Driscoll's
give me.
getting punching
Yeah, I
hard.
like those
You
nicknames
wanna sit
too.
around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
You sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit.
I think my last
I'm
name is
getting
separate.
too old for that life.
It could be, I guess, because it is
Matthews,
two
Mr. Smith,
last
Mr.
names put
Pearson,
together.
would you please
Yeah, like I
go
told with
down
Ali
to
G.
the place?
Ali G,
There are
Ollie
no
G, right,
Driscolls about.
is one of the characters created by Sacha Baron Cohen.
Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest.
Go look up Ali G, ALI space G on YouTube.
Let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this core of their planet.
What is your middle name, Jam?
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my
It's a guy, yeah, it's a guy. He has like this yellow beanie on,
Okay.
and he has like these stupid glasses on. He's pretty funny. Your father doesn't believe in those? He just has a two-name last name.
And people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Hannibal, I can't do neither.
Oh, this is a personal vendetta.
Brother, Dutch.
Yeah, I'm Dutch.
Yes, I did. And hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
Yeah, exactly, Jam. It could contradict the law that Congress wanted to pass.
Lake, so we must be close. Hold up here.
Alyssa, did you look up that guy? Is that why you're laughing?
All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Oh, we ready.
Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Oh, we have to get off our horse. How do I get off my horse? Oh. The heck? Why isn't that screen coming up? Trying to change my weapons, but usually it's tab. It's not working though. Alright, whatever.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Gotta kill him.
I think so. Yeah, that's him.
Dude, I can't wait till I get throwing knives. That's like my jam. Ha, jam. That's my jam. What am I supposed to do here? Can I just skip this?
Come on, let's get down there. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
That's what I was trying to do.
You two, get up there and keep us covered.
Sure thing.
Good. Come on, let's go.
Let's go kill him.
Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
Can I jog? God, it's taking forever just walking like this. What law does Trump's executive order immigration contradict again? It doesn't really contradict with any law. That was just another example of an executive order. But in the United States, we tend to have a pretty easygoing immigration policy. And with Trump passing that executive order, which restricted the
Steep here. Careful.
right to travel in the United States, which is something that a president really hasn't done yet, or hasn't done in a while. I don't think there's been a ban on people from a different country since maybe the Chinese Exclusion Act, I would say, and any countries we've been in war with.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running.
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Follow me. Let's head for that building in front.
This is like the least sneakiest thing we could do, like just go down the path that everyone else goes down.
Stay low.
Oh, now we want to be sneaky.
Come on, follow me.
There's a guy right in front. Oh, that's Micah. So I have to shoot Micah in the face.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
Easy.
What the hell are you doing? Oh, damn it!
Said,
All right, boys, kill these sons of bitches.
said if I want to take the lead, I should take the lead. Go, 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 go. Headshot. I shot his hat off. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, in the face.
We got more of those cabins to the right.
Headshot. Got the guy up there. Headshot. That's it. It's time to get up close and personal. Woo! Next. Oh, in the throat. Okay, I need to stop sprinting for a second.
I think that's all of them.
Yes. 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 Okay. Whew. That was fun.
And kill without thought. You're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Colm doesn't even know half the names of these fools. Keep looking. We need everything we can get off of these bastards.
Lootin', lootin', lootin'. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit! Look out! More of the bastards coming out of the trees!
Where? Oh. Oh, that guy's dead already. Can't see any of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, is that my friend?
Out of them. What do you think, Arthur? Should we hold ground here or go at it?
Uh-oh.
Say we go at the back.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Everyone with me. Let's get into that forest and clear them out.
Who are you shooting at?
You're dead now. Ain't many walk away.
That's how you do it, baby.
Back to the camp. We'll get what we need. Clear out.
Nice, nice. Save some ammunition. Just stab people in the face. Well, executive order is sort of like a law passed by the president, right? It's a decree based on, you know, his duties. And if the president's executive order conflicts with the law that Congress has already passed, well then that's going to lead to some tension and conflict with the legislative branch.
We're waiting on you, Arthur.
I'm looting. Give me a second. In the butt. Cool. I like that you can do that in this game. Feels amazing. But there's so many bodies to loot.
We don't have time to mess around.
Looks like we have plenty of time. Ooh, silver
Good
emblem
work,
ring.
boys. Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
Seems like this is it.
This looks good.
Number 6, did we just
What do you
explain the
think,
majority decision, or was the purpose
looks
behind these
fine.
changes? No, I just want to know the majority decision.
Smells good.
Just the majority decision.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss? Found this on one of them.
I want to know how each case violates the 14th Amendment and why that's
Oh, yeah.
unconstitutional.
Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. Of Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Leviticus
Now
Cornwall.
back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us.
Nope,
hard as they
definitely
like.
can't draw it, Wendy. I'm
But
sorry.
We always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we
Sorry,
rob
Wendy.
this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again. All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
I'm so glad they put like a cinematic view in this game, just so that you know you don't have to just move everywhere yourself. It's kind of like an auto run, but it's nice to kind of see.
You see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Combe?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it. Hill.
Meh, 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 meh.
Leave me alone!
Got him.
Shit! No!
The first time I did this, I just dragged him around and then he died.
Just let me go, come on.
Well, let's loot him first.
Please, please, you don't need to do this.
Yeah, well, see, the president appoints cabinet members, Supreme Court justices, what have you. But remember that Congress always has to approve of that appointment. That's what advice and consent is.
What's your name, boy? I don't know. You don't know
So
your name?
think about why there would be a conflict in that sense, right? And if we're just if it's more than just conflict between the president and Congress, also think about, you know, how this affects the president's policy agenda.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
If Congress like rejects or approves of a candidate that the president has appointed for a certain position. If they reject his nomination, what does that say about what Congress thinks about the president's policy agenda?
Please. You're hurting me.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
So the president appoints cabinet members that agree with this policy and follow this policy agenda, and if Congress approves of them, it can cause conflict. Well, yeah, because now Congress is now against or not approving of the president's policy agenda if they don't approve of his cabinet member or his Supreme Court justice or whatever have you.
Damn word. Am I clear?
Okay, okay.
That's 2 bones right there. Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Is her name Wendy?
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
Anyways, yeah, that show is amazing. You're gonna love it. It's a little adult themed, but
Oh, shit, did you?
I think you're mature enough to watch it.
I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as needs shooting. Save fellas as needs
Wendy
saving.
Carr.
And feed them.
There's a few sex scenes in there, so just, you know, cover your eyes when that comes. At that moment, don't tell your parents that I recommended that show, okay? That would be pretty bad on me.
I hate that fella.
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Cole.
Oh, there's time enough for that.
Don't you feel like their faces are a little bit like
gotta
too
figure out
shiny?
if
It's
we
like
can
they
get
like
that train.
oiled it up.
Okay.
Talking about Mindhunter, Andrew Villagomez. You on my way, bruh? The heck?
We're gonna starve to death.
Yeah,
up here,
probably.
Mr. Morgan.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people?
Oh, this is the
I was
hunting
in the
mission.
Navy. I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were stranded at sea for 50 days. And you unfortunately survived. When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down...
Yeah, it's new.
sometimes
It only
shopping
came out
trips need
last
to be
year.
Cut short.
Or 2 years ago.
We'll survive. We always have.
The second season just came out like a month ago.
You're the fattest.
Did you watch
I sent Lenny and Bill
the first
hunting, and they
episode or
found
a few episodes
nothing.
already?
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there. Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
How many episodes did you watch already?
You can't go hunting. Look at your
And for those of you that need a show,
Listen
man,
to YouTube.
Mindhunter's a fantastic show
this
on
game in those
Netflix.
hills, I'll find
I
it.
think it's the best show
You
on
can kill
Netflix
it.
there is.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
It's not rest. Looks like rest to me.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
Let's go, Charles.
Yeah.
Easy.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish
Yeah, it
I
seems like we're
could've
done a lot
more.
already.
I didn't
Just the
mean it
first
like
episode
that.
was an hour long, but I was going to continue watching, but I have to do the questions.
I still don't
Sorry.
really know what happened on that
I'm sure you
boat.
have plenty of time this weekend to binge watch.
Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
This really is a beautiful game.
There's some patches of grass.
You're going
here.
to war at the gym?
This is good.
I won't be.
Come on.
I ain't got
Let's
time
try
for the
this
gym,
way.
man.
Keep your eyes peeled for movement.
No, I should definitely go weigh myself, see how much weight I've lost. See if this
The wind's back
intermittent
down, too.
fasting is actually working.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh.
Look at the water
Stay
physics. Ooh, so pretty.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Bunny
deer in
tracks.
here.
Oh dear.
Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
What?
Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse.
Of course.
Everything around. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
There it is.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
supposed to run. Okay, okay, I'm sorry, bro.
Much noise.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. There it is.
Shh. Down there. You see him? Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Nice.
Got it.
We can get another one.
That was actually a lot easier. I thought I was gonna miss for sure. Got my arrow back. How do I make an animal call?
Got it. Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
We got food. Horsey. Where's my freaking horse? God, take forever.
What are you doing? Let's get out of here.
Shut up. I'm putting on back on my horse. I'm rushing.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
Oh, watch it. You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back,
Oh.
well, maybe our luck's fine on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
Ain't going
Probably
nowhere.
right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eyes.
Wild look.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home.
Wendy, just wait till you meet
everything she had.
Ed Kemper in that
So
show.
what do we do with her?
That guy is
Once we get
so
out of
creepy.
here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
He's known as the
Who
co-ed
knows?
killer.
Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes makes them much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them.
I've been
much
trying to
last
find a
6
new
months.
show, but I haven't found really a good one. I watched a bunch already. I watched The Mandalorian yesterday, the new show on Disney Plus. There's a new show called like
Bear up ahead.
Bear.
Let's see if we can find another way around.
What if we try to kill the bear?
You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst. That's a bad idea. Have you seen the size of it? Cut up here, off the trail. What are you shooting at?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? Get him!
Oh, go.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Where'd the bear go? We gotta go get that thing.
Are you crazy? You're lucky it scared that easy. Come on, let's get back before it changes its mind.
Oh, I'm going for it.
Yep. We need to get there. Come on.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was gonna kill that bear.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
You didn't expect this.
Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones was good except the last season.
Any of this.
It was really good until the last season,
Blackwater
actually.
mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature
I'm
alive.
trying to watch his Dark Materials. That's okay, I guess. That's on HBO.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. Just
Looking for Alaska, I heard it's a good show. That's on Hulu, I
I
think.
did that for a long time. I'm done with it. I was wondering if someone's gonna
Let's
kill
not
me
talk
in
about the
sleep.
last season.
I still wonder that most.
Yeah, it was not the best season, but hey, they're making a prequel for the Game of Thrones series.
Sure,
So that's pretty
I could
good.
fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian
I will
mother,
watch too.
that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah,
20 years.
he taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
What?
Oh, how's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Up me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
There's so much like pointless conversation in this game, but it's crazy how much dialogue they have put into this game. It's a lot of work.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well.
Bam.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen. Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days. I do my utmost to avoid you. He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection. No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost. Well, see you gents later. See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir.
Jesus.
The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does. Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
You'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together. Do I get to skin you? You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
Wow, so easy.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah.
Can I put Andrew Jackson how acceptable to you because he was present during time expanded voting rights? Yes! That's a perfect answer.
Pretty much any town, if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course. Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive. Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
It's been a tough few days. A few days later.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Who the hell is Leviticus Cornwell?
Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here, then? I owe you. Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Uh-oh.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still.
It's just a
son.
flesh
Hello,
wound.
Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now,
He is an
Railway.
idiot.
Bill. Now,
Guessing
you
that's
ride
baby
ahead and
mama.
set the charge
He's
at
got
the
some
water
baby
tower
mama
just
drama.
before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah. Come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we have's in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it's time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
Oh, Should I do this mission too? Alright, I think I'll do this mission and then we'll call it a day, because I always like killing the people on the train. This game kind of makes me kind of a mass murderer.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley.
Brian, you made it.
We're gonna pick it off after it crosses
What's
the
up,
border
man?
into the Grizzlies.
Andrew says you were pumping the iron pretty hard at the gym.
Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer.
For National Crisis, can I put that Crisis allowed Abraham Lincoln to arrest disloyal people without a warrant? Yeah,
Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back.
that would work.
That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
Ooh, leg
You
day.
and me, Morgan. Great.
Can't
You got
skip
a
leg
problem
day.
with that? Not if you keep your head for once. You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough. After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast.
Vanessa was definitely missing you, Brian. She kept asking me where you were.
Yep. Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
It's funny. She cracks me up. That is true. You are full of life.
Snow, finally. Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call this is what I call a crew. Micah Bell.
Dang,
Charles
this game is
Smith,
pretty.
Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
What the hell?
Just happy
View
we're
is
back at
this?
it, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Wow, look at
course
that
I'm
off in the back, in the
Just
foreground.
stay calm.
That is
Keep
pretty.
your eyes sharp.
That
goes for
is
all of
pretty,
you.
guys.
No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. Money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
All right.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
Okay. Whoa.
Time to go check on Bill, I guess.
How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said... Ah!
The hell is that? It's freaking backflip the. Whatever.
Okay, this is good.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
You sure, buddy?
Okay, boy.
Man, this is like train robbery straight out of a western.
Mistakes. What's going on?
He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay?
Good view.
I think so. Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
Here we go.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Kabushka.
Here we go.
Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that
Moron. You said it was fine.
my fault.
Come on!
You're pathetic. You know that?
Jump on the train. Woo!
Here we go. Here we go.
Bye.
I'm slipping.
I got you, Lenny.
I got you. Now stop yelling. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, you have to click.
Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down. Where's Javier? He fell. The others will get him. Let's go. Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him? Arthur, who's going?
I'll go. You cover me.
Okay.
Alright. We're gonna do this thing with our knives.
We moving up?
Easy does it. Easy does it.
Oh, shit. How many you see?
Damn it. Alright.
Shouldn't we push up? Let's keep moving. We best get up there.
Will someone blow their brains out?
Woo!
I'm going up. We have to stop this train. You all right? Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my god. No, no! What the hell is that? I'm about to. Oh my goodness. Just fell off the train.
Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him? Do not let them stop this train.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got these sons of bitches.
You ain't getting past me, you bastard. This ain't gonna end. How you doing there?
I'm okay.
Double time.
If we don't stop this train soon, the other boys will never.
We are gonna stop it. Oh my god. It scared me.
I know. Just stay calm.
Got him? I ain't got a clear shot.
Later. We did it.
Look out. Got more coming off the train.
There better be some money at the end of this.
All these bastards must be guarding something.
Oh my god.
We need the car at the back, right?
Yep. Keep pushing on.
I don't like this rifle.
Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Damn, he's got an arm. Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid. Where the heck?
Dying.
I don't know. Damn it. I thought that was all of them. Hey, there's the other boys. Watch it. More of them ahead.
All right. And there's those sons of bitches.
Wait.
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Arthur, get over here. You two all right?
Yes,
Which?
Let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Shit.
What are you boys
Alright, Andre.
planning
See you
on
later,
doing
man. Good
down
night.
there?
Which
Listen,
U.S.
mate,
president served the shortest
we
time in
don't want
office?
to kill any of you.
It was.
More of you.
I don't
give
even
you
know.
my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus
Come
Cornwall.
on, boys.
We got our
The one that got pneumonia in 2 months
You
and died.
asked for it.
Forgot his name.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh.
That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open. Now,
Good
don't
job.
matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Place dynamite. Oh, wrong door.
Seems good enough. Now light the fuse.
Here we go.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
All right, come on. Just walk on out here. We don't want to kill you.
My, oh
We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Go
Look
on
at this
search.
place.
Whoa, look, it's so
It's
pretty.
like a palace.
Look at that lighting.
I've seen everything.
Wow,
Oh, you two
beautiful.
got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake.
What's your name?
You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will ya? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that. Okay, let's see if we can get this open. Come on. Come on.
Nice.
Get in there.
Fine brandy. Nice.
There. See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
Railroad
Premium
contracts,
cigarettes. I see some money.
invoices, blah, blah, blah.
Bill stack.
You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies. A lot of sugar. Some fancy new boat he's ordered from Europe.
Ooh, a
I'm not
lockbox.
robbing another boat as long as I live.
That's what I'm talking about. Some bonds.
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
I think I got him.
Nice.
Thank God. Come on.
Nothing in there. Think we're good. Get back to the gang.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done.
Thanks.
Get rid of all of this.
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you guys think?
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp.
Oh, you know what
When
that
you get
means.
back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride.
No, I want to do something with him. That's why I did that. Give me a second. And... okay, I messed up already. No, I was supposed to kill both of them, and... okay, hold on. You know what? Let me restart this again. One more time. I gotta get this right. Okay. Go one. What? How are you not dead? Got him.
Oh, Jesus!
Woohoo!
Christ in hell!
He died. Okay, that's cool. That's all I wanted to do. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna head off for tonight. I think all the questions have been asked, and I think I'm ready to get off. But just to make sure, give you guys a few minutes to ask any questions before I get off. If there's anything that you guys are confused about, now would be the time to ask. Last chance is now.
Oh, for Lord's sake, put that book away and go help. Oh, Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine.
Near
We'll be able to hide out
Valentine.
there, no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Bring me a hydrodynamic spatula and a starboard attachments and a turbo drive. What are you talking about? Dude, I don't watch SpongeBob, man. I never have. I don't think I've seen a full episode of SpongeBob before in my life. Oh, no more snow.
Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Alright, once I reach the encampment, I'm gonna turn off the stream.
Get us out the street. Gotta keep us moving, but calm. Ah, shit.
Nice.
Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there? Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going
Alright,
on?
see you later, Andrew.
I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
I reckon we can handle it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Well, say less. Pick the wheel up. Nearly there.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the Heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country. They lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass.
That's what we do to the American Indians.
Herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of
All
the
right.
army out here was
Have a good
particularly
night.
Unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles. Born and bred. Just 'cause it
Born and
sounds
bred.
fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did. When we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. Yeah. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscolls?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong.
Wrong way.
What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Got some herbs.
There you are, brother. Head in there and follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. home.
Nice.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money.
Alright. I've seen all this before. Alright, we got through chapter 1. I think it's time to call it a night.
Got off the mountain, rode east into some
Alright. Oops. Only 7% through the game? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night.